Can the Rangers find a way to stop Alexander Ovechkin and the high-flying Capitals?
John Tortorella says it's managing Ovechkin. You're not going to stop him. What concerns me from a Ranger perspective, the league's best penalty kill loses their best penalty killer against the league's best power play. Now we'll take a look to see how that shakes out without Chris Drury in the Ranger lineup.
Buckle up. The 2009 playoffs are underway. Green flips it in, looking for Kozlov. Victor Kozlov. Back the line to Ovechkin. Has time. Sends it across the green. Back to Ovechkin. Shoots. Score! Stanley Ovechkin. Nylander and Fleischmann. Nylander drops. Fleischmann shoots off the line. And the Rangers now counterattack. Avery looking for the loose puck. In comes Scott Gomez. Green falls. Gomez shoots. Scores! Scott Gomez ties it up for New York. Cast down the line. Miller shoots. He ripped that high off the glass. Gomez with it. Scott Gomez. 15 seconds to go on the Ranger power play. In comes Antropov. Rolling puck. Walks it and shoots. Scores! Nick Antropov gives the Rangers the lead. Feeds it back to Gomez that bounced under his stick and out of the zone. And Tortorella is just going nuts on the Ranger bench. Here's Gomez walking in, drops it up to Naslund. In, shoots, scores! Marcus Naslund, 3-1 New York.
He'll feel better now. Do the things you were doing early to generate chances. Hope that you can finish on Lundqvist, but there is no time right now to panic.
Gomez with a goal and 2 assists in his hockey game. In comes Patrick. Feeds it back. Kozlov scores! First career playoff goal for Victor Kozlov, and it is huge. Back he goes to Green. To Light, walking in. Light down to Backstrom. Backstrom to Green, shoots. That goes just wide. Ovechkin backhand shot on the line, score! Tie game. Alexander 7. Working in, and the penalized player Naslund is out of the box. Long shot by Green is blocked, and Antropov has it. Up ahead for Naslund. He's got Davinsky with it. Nifty move by Davinsky. Working in, shoots, scores! Brandon Davinsky gives the Rangers the lead.
Green lobs it ahead. Here comes Ovechkin. Ovechkin crossing cut line, hoping for someone on defense, but it didn't pan out. The closest man was Kozlov. Now it's the Rangers 2-on-1. It's fed across to Callahan. He scores! Ryan Callahan, and it's 1-0 Rangers.
Thanks to Wade Redden. Slides it across. Ovechkin snaps a shot, and boy, that didn't miss by much. Now a centering pass by Seven goes to Backstrom on the far side. Back to Seven, a shot. He scores! Alex Seven has given the Capitals a 1-0 lead. Has a backhand touch and rebound, score! Oh no! It didn't go in! Oh my! How did Callahan miss that?
That might be the break that the Capitals needed. And you and half the building thought it was in, and it is in. It's in
for sure, as it was set up by Ovechkin. What a play at one end. When it looked like a sure-tying goal for the Rangers, the Caps come down and make it 2-0. Alexander Seven, both goals coming in the first period. Now Seven on the far side. Better off taking a look around. Gives it back Seven. Seven backhands it toward Lundqvist. Score! Brooks Light able to jam it home. And on the power play, the Washington Capitals now have a 3-0 lead. Percent of the faceoffs, the Capitals in Game 1, it was down to just over 53% in Game 2, but it's back up there in the 60% area for the Capitals in this game, and that's a lot of where puck possession starts. And what a centering pass, and the Capitals have made it 4-0. As Tom Pody coming in from the left side took a spin around pass right on the tape, and he beats Lundqvist.
do a little toe drag around the pad, around the post.
They score! Right off the face-off! It pinballs around! And the Rangers strike first!
Along the wall, it kicks out. Brooks Light back out to center.
And that was Varlamov showing a little bit of inexperience because he's got to keep it simple.
Drury with an easy shot. Fumbled! Made harder by Varlamov, and they score! Chris Drury! Put it at the net. You never know. 2-0, New York. Green might be more of an issue than Ovechkin.
I think he is.
I mean, Ovechkin's making it happen. It's just not going in. Here's Ovechkin. He scores on cue! How about that? Alex Ovechkin with a goal, and Washington cuts the lead in half. It kicks out. Boyd Gordon. The up-front penalty killer for Bruce Boudreau comes out to center ice. Here's a chance. Bradley's in. Short-handed breakaway on Lundqvist. He scores! This way for Fedorov. Sergei Fedorov feeling the heat of Chris Drury, sidestepping it. Cody out to center ice. Here's Light. It's a partial change. Washington moving in. Bradley, tough angle. They score! How about that? There's a crack in the King. 2-0 Washington.
A breakout kind of guy. That's not how they're built. So you can't have undisciplined play.
Alexander Semin right off the face-off. 3-0 Washington. Turned the city on again last season, and they had all kinds of sellouts this year. Off the draw, Morris shot, a broken stick. Cherdev knocked down by Fedorov. Ovechkin moving up, crisscrossing, sidestepping a hit. What a move! Ovechkin's in. His chance. What a goal! Alex Ovechkin.
This is Light, Steckel, and Bradley out there. Bradley tried to turn, went down. Fed on back now for the feed over to Urchina, and a shot. They score! Milan Urchina, and the Capitals have struck first. And it is Cherdev with it. Empty in the series so far, Nikolai Cherdev. 1:20 left, power play, and a shot. Score! Taken by Semin again, and floated back off now for the control of Cody. Walks it on and sets up Semin. Drive, and that deflected across. Here's Green, a shot, he scores! Mike Green, first goal of the playoffs for him, and it's 2-1.
For the playoffs.
That's it. We'll make sure we get it right then. Stahl tried to play it back in and could not. It's a 3-on-1 for the Capitals. Walked on by Tom Cody. Given to Gordon across for Cody. He scores! What a combination. 3-1 Washington.
That's two he's missed in tight. One in the first period and one right there.
Brought ahead by the Caps. Kozlov twirls in front. Rams into the netminder, and will it count? Yes. Bill McCreary says it does. Victor Kozlov drove into Lundqvist. The puck went over the line too, and it is 4-1. Aiden handed back to him by Backstrom, and Green just waits with it now before turning to Ovechkin and then to Backstrom. Touched on across to Pody. Pody has Semin to his left, decides to crank one. Oh, and it deflected in. A tip in front. It's found its way into the net off Alexander Ovechkin, and it's 5-1. Answer, but it came on back to Morris now. They settle it down, and the fans want a shot to go toward the net, and they want it now. But here's Scott Gomez feeding it back. Morris let it go, and it was off the cap. Score! Ryan Callahan, 5-2.
There's one. If you're the Rangers, there's one.
The way he plays in front of him. Well, that's a pretty good reason.
Definitely the right move after game one performance by Theodore.
Here's a feed to Stahl. Score! With 5.4 to go. The deficit at the end will likely be 2 instead of 3.
Crowd reacting there as it was Dubinsky that went down initially. Avery continues to battle. Comes off the boards with it. Feeds it to the slot. Now down low. A chance again. Varlamov with a poke. Rebound. Score! Antropov has given the Rangers a 1-0 lead. First shot just wide off the end board. Papier able to get a stick on it. Green is out of the box. And now the Capitals 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Here's Backstrom. Hands it off. Now Semin with a shot that deflects. Score!
Change a thing.
Avery hands it off to Dubinsky. A shot. He tried to go across the grain high on the stick side. Didn't miss by much. And back comes Sergei Fedorov now. Going wide on Redden, here's Fedorov, puts on the brakes, snaps the shot, he scores! Sergei Fedorov has given the Capitals a 2-1 lead. Capitals have it here. Steckel looking to break in. Steckel to the forehand. What a save again by Lundqvist. Dragging the right skate, but the Rangers may just run out of time here. Down to 15 seconds remaining, and the Capitals turn it back in again. Down to 10 seconds. The crowd here in Washington is sensing it now. It rolls in wide. There's no icing here. 4 seconds, 3. Big hit attempt by Dubinsky. And the Washington Capitals have won this Game 7 2-1. They advance to the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs.